There's a place at the end of the world.
2018 Master Swan Open number 7. This is Blackpink. Hello everyone, welcome once again. I'm your host Steelmold, and with me today is Yakuzaku and Whiskey. Yes, Whiskey. Whiskey,
You want to
stop.
steal the spotlight every time.
Why are you
Every
interrupting
time, man.
the intros?
Every time.
We work on it.
Every
We
time.
do songs,
Every time.
we do memes, we do jokes, we do stuffs, and you're just interrupting all the time.
You're just here to
Whiskey,
heckle.
so unprofessional.
You're
So
just here to heckle
unprofessional.
us, really.
It's almost like you're like a small puppy stuck in a room. You have no idea what's going on, and you're just barking at things. It's insane.
Who are we here with, Steel?
What?
Yes, I am also here to co-cast. We're going to start off with Eisenhower versus Salvant.
Mhm.
A little bit of history behind that, and shall we get into it?
Let's see if they're ready.
Yep.
Make sure that everyone is good to go. There we go. Both ready. We can start it. First map will be Fracture. That is the map on the bracket, which is going to be a double elimination today. Best of threes for the upper bracket, best of ones for the lower bracket. We have some wonderful
Until the
returning ex-champions here today. Eisenhower and Sullivan, both MSO champions in the past.
I believe the last two times they faced, the first time Eisenhower beat Salvant to go on to become the champion, and the other time it was the other way around. So
If only we had an open like Wikipedia page about it. There we go. Thank you for opening up. Right, there we go. Right, welcome to Fracture LE. LE stands for Liberator's Evil. No, I don't think that's the official remark, but it stands. I mean, it checks out. It's possible. It's plausible. So yeah, you heard it here today. Liberator's Evil. In the
be
north,
careful who you choose to liberate. Yeah.
in the northwest of Liberator's Evil, in the orange, is our former Swan Master champion, Sun, otherwise known as Eisenhower or Mitzenhauer. I sorry, I just got so confused with booty and avocados in the thing. It's
not the fruit
my
you chew.
brain. While I was trying to introduce him, I was like, just so many things just entering my brain. I couldn't keep up. And in the southeast corner of the map, representing Psionic Aftermath, give it up for our blue Protoss is Sullivan, who's both SDO former champion and MSO former champion. Eisenhower, I think I'm missing Eisenhower only one MSO. He didn't win SDOs, right?
Yep. He was already Masters by the time SEO was the thing, if I'm not wrong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he joined us with Master Swan Open.
Yep. The second.
Okay, so we already have Sullivan denying the natural base for Sun here.
Well, you say that, but did he actually intentionally take that location?
No, that probe was denying. You
I
don't
thought that
take,
was 1000 IQ.
no, you don't want to take this base as the first.
It's 1000
one.
IQ. You
Look
make your
how far
opponent
it-
think. You make your opponent think that you're one basing.
Look at that, Sullivan can actually proxy here. It's so far away from the actual anything. Not that you need to proxy on this map, to be fair. Alright, so
Welcome to Frost.
we see a target being
Anyway,
made here
Fracture.
at the back for Sullivan.
Yep, very safe build
Hiding it.
for Protoss.
Looks like Mizunao isn't close to scouting it. It'll be a while.
He's gonna
That
scout it
should
with a
get there,
phoenix
yeah.
in his
That
face. No, that's gonna get there in time.
yeah. There's nothing that shoots up. If Sullivan went for stalkers, he may have been able to deny that scout, but that's not too bad anyway.
It's not that important.
Starport is almost finished. It's going to be either a Phoenix to clear Overlords, or maybe we go straight to Oracle. Just get across
I
the
think
map.
I think we might see some mass Phoenix shenanigans still. Oh no, actually
no,
it is a straight Oracle.
Yeah, I think because it's a small map, you can get the Oracle in really quickly and start doing damage and move around from base to base. Especially, and also abusing the fact that you have two separate bases. So there's no way you can actually chase that Oracle easily when there's no creep between the bases.
Relatively close air distance, but far ground distance. Yep.
And a lot of area to hide here above the ice. Yeah, so there comes the Oracle.
Yep.
Sullivan should be able to get some nice stuff done here. Does it? Yeah, now he sees it, but
what does he do?
Almost finished, so yeah, Sullivan only has a few seconds here. We're already getting some kills. Four drones, that's pretty good. And that Oracle gets out alive. Didn't take too much damage either. And now comes the Phoenix to start cleaning out Overlords. This wall should really be holding up. It doesn't even.
You have 3 adepts in the shield.
Even the probe goes for the third base, and I was like, yeah, I'll just walk through all of you. I don't even see you. Okay, so Sullivan gets to take a third base pretty comfortably. Doesn't get that Oracle could have caught these Zerglings.
Yeah, but I suppose it's the same thing as you don't have to. You can use the Oracle, pool the energy, use it for more drone kills.
Yeah, well, if it's not going for drone kills, if it's just going home, might as well clean out some Zerglings, you know.
I suppose, yeah.
Don't let them build a
After all, if you pool energy, it doesn't make any sense if your oracles just get killed by queens and swarms.
Yeah, so Sun has this group of Zerglings ready to try and sneak around Sullivan's force as soon as it moves out to face the amount of roaches that are coming, because Mizunao is just going to make roaches from now on. Yeah, there we go. 9 roaches being made. Sword speed is starting. +1 range is starting.
Not quite the Cucaracha build that we're used to over in CranKy, but we have seen roach effectiveness versus Protoss, especially Protoss that does not. That goes heavy on Adept Oracle at the beginning.
Okay, 4 oracles. They don't care about no queens.
They will respect spores, though.
Yeah, I mean, actually, they could have gotten the spore pretty easily as well.
As well, but I don't think he wants.
They are low on energy though, so and you really don't want to lose those, because that's a lot of your supply invested in those and resources as well. And roaches are coming in. And
very nice force fields.
Pretty good. That's pretty much what you needed to do, because these oracles couldn't handle all that many roaches. Look at that. They're absolutely depleted of energy. Zerglings still around. We'll keep checking out on those.
Regular checks. And now the Immortals are out.
They're huddling.
Just getting a Void Ray
to avoid the cold.
Sun looks fine. What?
Sun needs to find.
What?
Sun needs to find. You started saying something.
You distracted me. What about Zerglings huddling for warmth? What?
Yeah, they're just like huddling here in the cold.
Interesting.
Yeah, sorry.
Vespine gas is like a spa or a hot spring.
All right, so Salavanth is getting a Void Ray, a second one actually. There's one already out there. So that's going to be very helpful with the roaches, but the
Yep.
Hydralisks are
Selvamp
going to
switching to Hydras are pretty much what he needs to do. He needs to buy time to get an army there, though. Maybe utilize his links for a couple of run-bys, keep Selvamp on his side of the map.
Yeah, and the Zerglings are
Like
doing
so.
exactly that, but the wall is not
Oh,
open.
no.
And actually, the main army is being
Keeping in
chased
depth.
by these now charge lots. They do have charge at the moment. That was a good move. If that adept was not in place,
Absolutely.
This
I
could have
think
been
this army could
game-ending.
have chased. Well, the Adept is in place, and
Immortals, get out there.
but still, it's a very good idea to keep it there. If you have the attentiveness to know when your Immortals pop out and sort of move it back and forth, that Adept, absolutely worth it.
All right, so we have Storm starting up, and you get what was it, 5 High Templars, 6 High Templars, starting to bank up some energy, which is going to be really handy later on, because them Hydralisks, one thing they hate about Zergs is Storm. Okay, another flight of the Oracles. They could actually do some real damage here. There's a couple of Queens and 2 Spores, so
But he can just
shouldn't
go
overstay their weapons.
around them. Or he can still, he can still get 6 drone kills. Not huge at this point in the game, but every little bit counts, right? That's still armor.
Yeah, I mean, if one of the problem is that it loses a couple of oracles, and these oracles would have been so much more effective if they could just tag that main army.
I feel like he has 2 still.
Yeah,
Arguably, you only need 1.
I think for 6 workers at this stage of the game, not worth it. It's much more worth it to see the enemy, the main army. I think it's much more effective. Just saying, I'm not an expert.
Okay.
All right, you had a fleet beacon coming up for Salavanth and a spire infestation pit from Mizenauer. So both of them are starting to settle into the late game here. Trying to transition to something a little more heavy.
I feel like Salavant is incidentally countering Mizenhauer's moves. Like, he didn't see the Hydras, I don't think, but
yeah,
he,
now he's
he
attacking
already
all
had
over
the
the place.
archives down, so he may as well have gotten it down.
Yeah.
And now this is a messy.
Okay, Storm
Yeah,
is
this was
finished,
messy.
but yeah, losing 18 probes, and this is still going.
Yep, this is a messy. Not even a full engagement. It's an engagement with a run by.
Mizenauer is just all over the place, in all the right places. Yeah, and might even get some immortals here. Or could he get the Nexus? If he focuses the Nexus, he could definitely kill it.
He might aggro results though.
And now counterattack by Salavanth, and these storms doing a lot of damage.
That's absolutely what Salavanth needs. He lost so much economically, and he might be able to press his. No, not with that army, I don't think.
Yeah, he can
still has these bases up. He can still max out, and
forward.
look at that. Yeah, he's getting 16 Hydras.
Yeah, I think Mizenauer is in a much better position. He kept a lot more of his economy going.
Absolutely. This was a type of damage that Mizenauer needed to be back.
But this is dangerous. He's starting to bleed out army here. This is not going to go well.
Yep.
Because he's already behind on army. He needs to take really smart engagements and make use of these chokes and.
Seems like he did not anticipate
ramps.
the charge low weapon.
Yeah. Counterattack from Salavanth.
Oh, the Baelings! They connect with, not even the Archon, they connect with the Archon's attack.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if Salavanth just keeps the pressure on, he might win this game.
Yeah, definitely. I think he can.
What's a Mutalist going to do?
He keeps all the quality units that he has alive. He only lost 1 immortal this entire game.
Yep.
That's the quality here.
GG.
There we go. GG, and Salavanth will take game number 1. in this best of 3 series. How about that? Mizunao had such a great attack there. I thought this was over, but Sullivan with a great counter move.
You absolutely know. That's where your opponent's army is at, harassing your base. So, you still have a strong core army of Immortals, Void Rays, a couple of Archons, and you kept the Warp Prism alive for the Charge Warping. I do not think that Salivant could have won if not for a round of Chargelets.
Alright, so our next map is Blue Shift.
Right?
Yeah. He's whispering to me. Because I asked him chat. I asked him chat, so he's whispering to me.
Alright, balance test mod.
No, game hard. Wrong mod. Now here's the thing. Now Fracture was a small map, where this kind of thing is possible. On a bigger map, I don't think Sullivan can actually do that march across the map that easily.
Yep, that's more time for your Zerg opponent to spend this larva, get an army back. Not quite remax, but get something that he can fight you with.
Alright, we already have Chelch winning 2-0 versus Baxter.
Nice.
Chelch, former Ducklings Open champion.
Yep. Actually played a couple of Ducklings Opens as well.
Yeah, he couldn't play last week, I think. He had something come up, or I don't remember. Some real life, some IRL stuff, that thing that exists beyond the scope of our scene. And I'm not sure you could fully connect with that concept, Yakuzaku, but there's a real life out there. So it's not all it's cracked up to be. I mean,
wait, I get this. Okay, yeah, useless.
Sometimes it gets in the way.
Yeah, well.
I'm just babbling to fill time. Don't worry about it.
What?
Avocados.
Yeah, what I think of when I think booty.
It's making me hungry. All right, everyone. Welcome to Blue Shift. Hashtag not my shift. LE. LE, of course, stands for. Let's wait see if Sullivan has any suggestions. No. All right. Let's give some of our own.
That was just one line.
Yeah.
You were saving it all week.
It's a lecture. Everybody, lecture everybody. That's when you have an idea.
Thanks,
and you want to tell people how to live their life. So you lecture everybody.
Thanks, Grandma.
All right. In the southwest, our Orange Zerg. Former MSO champion. Is it from... what does Bootier stand for, by the way? What? Is that a team? Team Clan. I keep forgetting which clan that is. Anyway, he is Sun, otherwise known as Misenhauer.
I think that might be the Team Liquid Riders clan booty.
And in the northeast corner of the map, currently up 1 in this best of 3 series, representing Psionic Aftermath, our Blue Protoss. Give it up for Sullivan.
I think that might be the Team Liquid Artists clan, Psionic Aftermath.
What? Who? Why? Are there many artists? If Wikipedia.
Enough of what I said about how booty is the.
I'm not keeping up with whatever was going on your end. I'm not. I had no idea.
Well,
did not pick up on it. Sorry.
Well. Welcome to multitasking.
I was busy trying to figure out what booty stands for.
Yeah, it's the Team Liquid Riders clan.
Oh, okay. Now I'm making the connections finally. Oh, you see, pretty early Stargate here from Sullivan.
Once again, going for, well, again, a safe sort of Stargate build.
Is it early, or did we just babble so long that it seems like it's early?
I think
we're actually 3 minutes into the game.
We babble. He's already got his expansion, 2 gates. It's not early, I would say.
Okay, then I'm just an idiot. That's where you say yes.
What? No. No, Steel, no.
No, you're not an idiot.
Yeah, no. It's I don't believe. No.
Nope, not going to finish the shade. We're going to the natural. Get a couple of drone kills, 3 drone kills.
Not too
Couple
bad.
of Ducklings as well, and might even get out of here alive. Look at that.
Ooh, he's splitting up. He's not splitting him up. But adepts, they ran for their lives.
Yeah, this is some quality adept work right here.
We're seeing the Phoenix first this time instead of Oracles. I have to wonder if it is straight Phoenix first into Oracles, or if, again, he wants to do Mass Phoenix. Phoenix would not be bad on this map, I don't think. Like, as you said, it's a longer rush distance. So
Yeah. Oh, he misses the
well get
overload
over it.
here. He's in our juking and jiving. Now these adepts are still over here on the map. Sun is looking for them. And no,
Right,
we see
okay,
them. We
good.
see them with the Zanaga tower.
Yep, we see them now. Okay, we see 5 more gateways being thrown down. There's going to be more gateway competition. I really thought he was going to go for Sky Toss early on.
Ooh, that
And a 6
building position
gateway,
is
yeah.
That is dangerous.
That is art. That is modern art.
That is Yakuzaku.
That is
level
modern art.
problem. Also, everything is on one pylon.
That is modern art. It's about the struggles of a solo pylon and how.
To hold the world together. We call
You
it
don't get it, man.
the Atlas pylon. No. There's got to be a better name for that. And maybe an Artosis pylon.
If only we had a term for it.
No, Salvas is warping in a lot of zealots.
No, that's chargelet can still be effective
Uh,
if your opponent doesn't see it coming.
Yeah, but oh, actually, there's a where's that warpism? Warpism? There we are.
Yeah, he's gonna split this up. Which again makes it even more effective.
Yeah, it's going to
Eisenhower
come
just-
from both directions. Eisenhower is in the center. Okay, one
Okay,
gets scouted.
Now trying to morph in 28 drones. No,
Exactly. Yeah,
circles.
it's surrounding with the Zerglings. It's at least drawing the zealots away from the actual workers here, but it's already doing damage in the third base.
Yep.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
GG's.
GG's.
Sullivan will take the first.
Was
First match here.
Get the GG button ready. Okay.
All right. So the winner of this, Salivant, going up against Blisk. Now these two have met before in the Master Swan
In the
Open.
finals, yeah. That was
Uh,
when Salvant claimed his first win.
Yeah.
If I'm not wrong.
His first MSO victory was against winning against Blisk. So it's a bit of a rematch, as they say.
A
Um,
bit. GLHF.
Oh, so Blisk is playing random.
Yep, he did mention
Yeah.
earlier in chat that his Zerg has been a little bit shaky, so he'd rather just play random. I guess.
Yeah. Yes. This is the Blisk I like.
Also, this is ZVZ. He said, I don't know, something involving a Z or a Z if you're from Australia.
in before it gets Zerg and proxy. Oh, no, it gets Terran. All right, everyone. Welcome to Acid Plant LE, where they make the acid. LE, of course, stands for Lion Emperor, apparently. All right, fair enough. Lion Emperor. That is that's a good one. Lion Emperor.
Let's shot for Zulu.
Yeah, I think he was the Lion Emperor. In the southeast of Acid Plant, we're presenting our own team, the CranKy Ducklings. Our orange random player, currently Terran. Give it up for Blisk. And in the northwest, representing Psionic Aftermath, our purple Protoss. No, that's not. I was so concerned with getting the race right that I got the color wrong.
Well, you were so concerned about whether or not you could. You didn't know that doesn't work.
All right. Our blue Protoss. Give it up for Sullivan. Who's apologizing that he can't come up with an LE for every game. You just do it once a match, which is fine.
Once per series, yeah.
Yeah,
It's more it takes the what's it called?
But did you see that? Did you see what happened there? Sullivan checks. Blisk was hiding the barracks to the side here, trying to get Sullivan to overreact.
It's a good idea, yeah.
But
Blisk has a reputation.
Sullivan was already on the way out and then sent the probe back. Just checking. Gotta check.
Intuition, man.
Yeah. I mean, Blisk is known as a cheesy player.
Yep. So he might as well keep up that reputation. Just make your opponent play over defensive.
He's pretending to.
I was gonna put a bunker.
I think he still wants to pretend like he's proxying, but Sullivan knows this. I think Blisk by now sees that there's no reaction on Sullivan's part. But this SCV will be really quality later on when it scouts the robo there, if it gets a chance to do that. Where do I get Pachat if I run out? You can buy Pachat
try the pierogi store.
From the Polish snack store. Ask Catatonic. Catatonic knows how to get Pachat in Britain. She always gets Polish snacks in Britain. All right, there we go. See, Blisk sees the robotics facility. That's a quality scout, even without risking the Reaper. I mean, I'm surprised Blisk didn't build like a barracks here and just
2 barracks there, pool the Marines, and then just go in.
It's a proxy starport or some nonsense like that.
Yeah, especially since he was random. So Sullivan already started placing his buildings at his natural to make a sort of wall. He already doesn't have that much information down there.
Okay, let's see if he gets deaded.
Killed it. That's lift
Killed
off.
it by the
Did I
death.
say lift off? No.
What? Who? Where? What? Okay, Cyclone's going to
I meant
chase
the
that
supply
other
depots.
there.
Actually, it's not going to
lift
chase
up.
the other the way. It's gonna.
That's
lift
up.
up.
Lift up, not lift off.
Lift up
I thought.
and
I
off.
thought. Wait.
Up and away.
I thought. Wait. Does he have medivacs? Where? What did I miss here?
Medivacs lift off. What?
Yeah. Pick up. Lift off.
What?
Buildings
No.
lifting off. What? I don't.
Anyway,
See?
we see some cyclones coming down.
Yeah. Let's pretend we didn't.
This is going to be pretty. This can be devastating, depending.
No,
However,
the
the stalkers are making short work of them. He does not get the shield battery. That was key. That was key.
Yeah,
for cyclone
that was a really bad moment of inattention. Because you really want to build a number of these cyclones, not just lose them one by one. But he backs off, tries to play a little more defensively. just that safety tank we like to brag about all the time, and robotics bay for Sullivan. So we might see either Disruptors or some Colossus play. I say Colossus, you say Colossi, and then we argue, right?
Colossuses.
Colossus.
Colossi.
Yep, there we go. Thermal lens.
Man, I was hoping to see some disruptors. Yeah. One thing is, though, I question the effectiveness of Colossi versus Mech. Now, Blisk hasn't really shown any indication yet. However, just from now he has actually shown an indication. He has 2 factories.
Yeah, the fact that the barracks has no add-on is a pretty big tell. It's just a block sitting there.
It's the add-on, bitch.
Yeah, no, it can't even build an add-on because it's blocked by the factory, so it's not even that.
Yeah.
Right.
I think you can definitely use a barracks just to build add-ons. So.
What? Let's see. What kind of composition is Blisk really aiming for here? Because it's going Cyclone, Hellion, and Tank.
And Vikings.
And Viking.
Well, okay, Vikings are kind of a given for Mech, seeing as how it's going to be a main anti-air. But still.
Okay, not sure what that was.
A little
idea.
bit.
Looks like a Reaper, maybe? Question mark.
Yeah, it was Reaper. But yeah, Blisk seems to be getting a little bit of everything, and that's gonna bite him in the end. Unless he's making the Hellions for run-bys. I think that might be what it is.
Yeah, the Hellion for drive-bys is pretty good. Especially with the Mech. You want to have something that's actually mobile.
Yep.
Because Mech mobile, it is not. It does scout the Colossi. And it seems like Sullivan keeps making them, even though he knows Blisk is going Mech. I mean, he saw everything here.
Well, it's not the worst thing in the world if he is able to outrange the army, but when the amount of times that actually happens is not very high.
Yeah, it's I mean, it's a good siege unit, but I don't know. Maybe you could use it for drops. That's going to be good if you can control that.
Yes, please. I would love to see that. All right, here comes the drive-by we were talking about.
Yeah.
Getting a Templar Archives. Yeah, I think Archons could be a very good, what's it called?
Yeah,
core unit.
Yeah. Spine unit.
But here comes the drive-by. Yep, spine. Yep.
Here comes the, but it's stacking the simulator. So far, no kills. There we go. Couple of kills.
Firefighter has not been too well. 5 kills. All right.
5 probes. Nah, five probes for 5 Hellions. At this stage of the game, I don't think so. No, that's not enough.
Yeah, considering that you have mules, you really have to slow down.
And still 10 probes ahead.
Yeah, but Blisk has mules, so.
Yeah.
Look at that income. Look at that income.
I mean, the thing is, it's just now starting to go Blisk's way. Up until now, it was heavily in favor of Sullivan.
Well, the thing is, it was in favor of Sullivan, but he also wasn't doing anything with his advantage.
He was getting upgrades. That's what he was doing. Look at that. He's already getting +2.
Blisk.
No, Blisk just now gets +1 vehicle damage upgrade.
Exactly.
Look at the upgrades tab.
Yes, but
there's so much more. He's got blink. He's got thermal lance. He's got 1/1 and 2/2 is about to come out. See, he's starting +3 immediately. He's got resources to upgrade.
He may have all of that steel, but you know what Sullivan doesn't have?
Mules. Yeah, but look at their income now. It's back in Sullivan's favor now. There's a spike because Blisk was using mules, but
yeah.
Now without the
mules,
I'd
rather look at spending than the income.
Yeah, I think Sullivan's is in a much better position.
Yeah, Blisk does not have the production facilities that he could have. He's only now tacking on 2 more factories. And yeah, this is not ideal for base economy.
Yeah, and it's not scalable as well. With when you're behind on upgrades against the Protoss on so many bases. Okay, we have a Viking drop here. Gonna get one probe and then fly away.
Turnaround though. Nice look forward.
Yep, another drive-by being set up on the third base.
But these are walled off pretty well.
Ooh, here comes some Zealots and High Templars. We get some Archons being made. That's gonna be the welcoming community for this for these aliens. No, they're not going to be ready in time. Still, there's a pretty good wall here. Aliens can't really easily get to the mineral lines.
Could go around, but also eat a couple of Zealot hits as well.
Okay, so we see drilling claws coming for Blisk.
Yep, pretty good. For if you're not going Ghost, if you're not going Bio, they do deplete shields pretty well. Only now getting Blue Flame though.
Yeah, but this is a.
You know what I really like to see from Blisk
is so strong. What?
You know what I really like to see from Blisk is a Raven or 2.
Yeah, that'll be really good as well.
Anti-armor here.
Problem is
Matrix here
for
there.
that he really needs to switch the starport to a tech lab, and he's using all his tech labs to research stuff for the factories.
Yeah, and he's not actually he's making Vikings, which fair enough. They're the counter to Colossus.
Yeah, and they're pretty good against air Protoss as well, which Sullivan seems to want to transition into. You got the Fleet Beacon. Damn it. The Fleet Beacon is now getting some more starports. Plus one air weapons.
Yeah, may as well get carriers.
So yeah, so these Vikings are going to be useful for a while, and I like the number of tanks. It's so frightening because, I mean, it's a position.
It's not easy to move into that. Plus, he has to Widow Mines him down for the charge slots. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, he needs to borrow the charge slots? What? No. What do they call it?
The Widow Mines.
Widow Mines, yeah. And look at that. Power of mech.
I mean, I think landing the Vikings may have been a mistake here because he's now lost the Vikings. And
he's cleaned out that expensive army now. It's not easy to reinforce that.
Yeah, but Sullivan is already transitioning into air. I mean, actually, now that Sullivan is rebuilding his ground army, that's actually going to delay his air development. Ooh, Widow Mines.
Exactly.
Taking care of those Zealots. Pretty
also
good.
Thors.
It's got one Thor, which is nice.
That's gonna kill all of the carriers, let me tell you, Seal.
Switch to thingy, right?
What?
The
not Javelin.
high impact payload.
Yeah. Yep, that's what it was. Oh man, I do not see the Chargelets having an easy time against those Hellbats.
Yeah, these are Blue Flame Hellbats with tank backup and some Cyclones.
Yep. Alright, they actually got a really nice surface area. A little bit of trying to start a step, but it actually works against Blisk's favor.
That was an overextension by Blisk.
Lots. Yep.
Yeah, that was definitely an overextension. He wanted to get that Nexus, but that was sacrificing your army for that.
And that army is not easy to get back for Blisk.
And it's not going to... Yeah, Sullivan is switching to Tempest, which I like much better than the carriers. He actually cancelled the carrier, he didn't make one.
Yep. Or he made one and then he killed it.
Yeah. This, against Terran, I much prefer the Tempest. Alright, we do see a fusion core coming up for Blisk.
Well, I'd rather have
Blisk, please tell me that's for Liberators.
He hasn't made any Liberators yet!
I mean, economically...
Although he does not, now he's making Liberators.
Okay, Liberators. I was about to say, he might be economically suited for battle cruisers, but nah, it's too late for that. He needs stuff that can defend against this ground army. The Tempests are really good against a lot of Terran stuff because a lot of Terran units are stuck in their siege mode. Whether it's Widow Mines or Liberators or tanks, they're not particularly mobile, and Tempest have such a huge range. And yeah, you can just
and you can see how that works out.
You can just chip at the Terran army like that. Ooh, Sullivan is warping in right here. Blisk wants to take
right
this
outside
as a base.
Circle.
He's gonna find out. Hello.
Oh, I need to turn around.
No. Nope.
Attack that sublady. Oh yeah. Little SUV survives.
Oh, this is actually turning out into a pretty good Zealot run by.
Yep.
I mean, just taking care of these turrets was really good.
Transforming into Hellbats right on top of Zealot's not particularly ideal, and
look at that. We're up to 6 Tempests.
Yeah, Tempests are really showing the strength by a range. And there's really not much Blisk can do about it. He's trying to get more turrets. I don't think they're even going to be up in time. His anti-air is just not there. Okay, he's got the Thors. He's going for high impact.
But they don't have the range.
They don't outrange Tempest, though.
Yeah.
And they got caught by the ground army.
Thor is massive, right? It gets the.
It's massive.
So Tempests do get bonus damage. Oh, but that's an overextension by Sullivan.
Much bonus damage.
You overestimated the Terran. Just forgot that the ground army still needs to to survive the Terran ground.
Kind of.
Nice, actually, almost lost some Tempests. He only lost one, I think. Yeah, only lost one. But the main thing is this base survives. This base survives.
And now Blisk can go into battle cruises.
No, not really. Against 5 Tempests. Yeah, there's no way you can actually build a number of those. I don't think. Okay.
I mean, you say that.
Blisk is trying to get Sullivan to overextend with the Tempest.
His ground army once again.
Just so he can get his. I mean, if he can get a lock on a Tempest, he can take it down.
Yep, with that amount of cyclones. But you know what, Steel? I actually would not mind seeing a battlecruiser warp into the main. Not just one, but a few warp into the main. Yes, the economy for it, I think. Just keep Cellmat on his side of the map.
There we go.
Distract them a bit. That's the lock-ons that he needed.
Yeah, that was pretty
good.
But
lock-ons have a cooldown. But it doesn't matter because look at that. SCP is really in work.
All the Tempests are dead now. That
mothership is going to be much less effective without that Skytask. He's switching into carries though.
Which again, I like
less
against Terran.
Yep, especially versus Thors in Javelin Missile mode.
Another run by with his Zealots. I think the Zealot run bys are the thing that ended up going to be what wins Sullivan the game here, because Blisk is as a Terran that goes mech. It's very difficult to defend these things and be in a position.
Well, he's starting to get the CC there. I have a feeling that's for planetary. That's planetary. Yep.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he's getting a planetary in a bunker here.
I think he's not getting the bunker now, but in case he needs it, he can build on top.
Now, in the meantime, while this battle was happening, Sullivan was just making a lot of immortals. Which are pretty good units, in case you did not know.
Against armored? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Against Thors? Yeah.
Okay, we have an SCV pull here. The boys are being pulled. They just make Vikings on the ground disappear.
Immortals. That's the tagline for Immortals.
Yeah,
massive wolfman. Where is
Yeah.
Salvant's splash damage? Salvant? No, Blisk's splash damage now. In form of Hellions that aren't even going to be made in time? No.
Well, as a tank.
That run by could kill him.
See, the thing is, Sullivan is just doing damage here and keeping Blisk from actually building an army, and he's just setting up the mothership with the air toss. Blisk, I think Blisk should have seen these. He actually got a hit. That was a Widow Mine hit on the carriers. So at least one of them doesn't have shields.
Not that many shields.
But here they come.
So shields. There we go. High impact payload, not ideal versus clubs of interceptors, and then we see a little bit of flank of the charge with mortals. I think we're about to see the end Steel.
Yeah, this is it. I think there's not much way Bliss can actually return here. There's a drive-by at the back, trying to do some counter damage.
For base trade, and I don't think he'll be able to do so.
Yeah, it's a bad base trade against Protoss, with a much more favorable army, way more bases out on the map. Sullivan's even taking some safety ninja here.
But it's not. I say army, but I mean it's 5 Hellbats.
Yeah, and he's got a few Vikings here and there, but they're not really. He's trying to build up something, some force, but I don't think he'll be able to build something that can withstand this assault. This is a strong ground army with a strong air army.
It's a strong army.
It's just a strong army. There you go. The Vikings just die to the.
This is the last stand of Blisk on asset plan, and GG is called. Remember the asset plan. Remember the Blisk.
Remember the plan. Whew, that was an intense game. I was not expecting it to go that late.
22 minutes, yeah. Now, Blisk has mentioned many times in the past that Terran is his worst race, and I think it kind of showed a little. Just, not quite having the production facilities, not quite,
Well, to be honest, to be fair, it gave Sullivan some frights there.
Yeah.
And he had up pretty well.
Yep. So now it's his map choice. Let's see if he gets a different race. Oh, look at that. Chelch 2-1 Lumia. That is surprising.
Ooh. Chelch, you cheeky bastard. Look at that.
I like how you immediately go for, what did you do?
Lumia? What did you do? What happened?
Lumia versus Wiesenhauer. Nobody good finals. Alright, Fracture is map choice for Blisk. Okay. And Blisk is ready. Blisk is ready.
No,
switch.
Wait, no. Yaku, come on. You're better than this.
No, you see, I'm fast enough that I can type it and do that. See? I know, Seal. I know things. I know things. Alright, let's place your bets. What will Blisk get this time? I think he will. I think we're going to see a PvP. Yep.
I would love to see a PvP here on Fracture.
I think we're going to see a PvP. And this is when he gets Terran again. Yep.
Yeah! All right, everyone. Welcome back to Fractured and Whole LA. LA, of course, stands for last exercise. That's the last exercise you need to do this week. Yeah, you celebrate it because it's the last one you need to do, and then you can just chill for the rest of the week. In the northwest, speaking of chill, because you get it because we're in the snow, huh?
I don't get it. I don't know.
Joke like this. From our own team, the CranKy Duckling, 4-time Duckling Open champion and 1-time runner-up of the Master Swan Open. Who lost exactly to this other player in front of him. Our random orange is Blisk.
I'm sorry, a random orange?
Yeah, he's a random player in the orange.
Okay, well, he rolled turn, but...
Wait, let's speed this up because look at what's going on in the middle of the map. In the southeast, currently up one in this best of 3 series, former MSO champion representing Sonic Aftermath. Our blue Protoss is Sullivan. And Blisk is already starting a bunker. Here. And it's going to be Marine Rush. There we go. Bunker Rush.
Let's go back to basics. When things don't quite work out the way they should have, go back to basics.
Okay, now Sullivan did scout on the other side of the map that Blisk doesn't have a barracks there, and he also steals a gas. Yeah. That's going to be helpful.
Turning out the sell it, which again would be very helpful. Well, it was going to be helpful. Now the bunker's done.
Yeah, the bunkers do go up. One goes up. So I'm guessing just going to see a cancel on this Nexus. Don't think it's smart to let it finish? Yeah. Question mark.
There's no point in letting it finish. I don't think Sullivan's not going to be able to break these bunkers anytime soon. He's not out of the game. He can still do something. Oh, that might have been a little bit of an overzealous move out by Blisk. Actually, it wasn't because he does get the that in the end. That's what
he needs to get the other bunker up.
That was just bunker hopping. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, he lost one Marine and some SCVs for this. But he did finish the bunker.
Less SCVs do mean no repair for the bunker.
But when you have a backup bunker, it's okay. And this Nexus will probably go down.
Absolutely. I mean, if he gets an Immortal out, I think...
but by the time it gets the Immortal out, I think this Nexus...
Oh, he salvaged the backup bunker.
That may have been a little premature, question mark? Well, actually, no, he's backing off. He's backing off.
Yeah. What is his goal to get the Nexus? Once he gets the Nexus, he doesn't need to stay here.
Yeah. And he might want to stay, get some drones here. Probes. Maybe get a pylon or something, but that's it. He's not floating his barracks home, though. He's just making Marines and sending them back.
Slow rally. Why not?
I think it's good for a start, but once your enemy realizes, once the Protoss realizes that the Terran is going back, you really need those barracks to get home. He's actually switching to Mekran. Ooh, he's getting a second factory. That. Yep. You know what?
Has mentioned that he doesn't like playing bio. He likes watching it. That's why I like playing it.
It's the thing I don't like about this is that he
still hasn't taken out the
second gas. Yeah, and without gas, now he's just now taking his second refinery, and going mech without gas is a problem. Now he did get a lot of Marines before those barracks were destroyed.
Yep, he should be able to hold this counterattack from Sullivan.
He's got a bunker at home. I mean, it's two Immortals.
He'll probably have to pull SCVs preemptively.
He's going to lose. But... Oh, I like the turret up on the high ground. To make sure.
No observers for you. No blink.
Yeah. No observers. No high ground vision. No warp prism.
There's other points where you could blink up to though.
I mean, the warp prism is going to be a problem here. Okay, here come their repairs. Should be able to keep these bunkers alive.
And now the tables have not really turned, but you know. Doesn't have turrets everywhere.
There's definitely an opening. The Cyclone is not in position to
very large
to deny the warp prism. Oh, it can actually lock.
But the Cyclones might be.
Yeah, he's locking on the warp prism, but that's not going to be enough.
Yep, he pulls the SCVs to try to take some shots, but Sullivan's target firing.
Yeah, no, this is too good for Sullivan.
Absolutely. what can Blisk do at this point? He's trying to pull his Marines, but they just sort of get bopped by two wolves, and now with everything, we're about to see the end.
Yep, there we go.
And now we see the
Warp is getting blinked.
Warpers dribbling.
And the Zealot warping. Oh, Stalker warping.
Yeah, may as well.
Pretty good. Yeah, it looks like this is it. GG.
Okay, well, how's that for a rematch?
Yeah, that's the same result as last time. I think Sullivan's won 3-0 against Blisk. Let's go double check that. Pretty sure.
2-0, yeah, it was 2-0. Now he's not out of the tournament yet. It is double elim.
It was a 3-1, but the 1 point was because Blisk was on the winners bracket. It was a double elimination.
Yep.
So essentially, Sullivan.
Like today.
Yeah, he won 3 times in a row. Yeah, I think Blisk has a weakness against Sullivan, because Blisk was chairing that tournament. All right, so we have our. Well, it's not exactly semifinals because we do have the lower bracket. So.
It's not the semifinals. No.
Yeah, so we're going to go with Sullivan's versus Emin next.
Once again, Clash of the Champions.
Yeah,
I believe Emin actually beat Salvat for the finals, didn't he?
Let's double check. Yeah. In fact, he did. It was Sullivan's return to our tournaments, and Emin denied that 3-1. That was the last score between these two. Emin is Darren, of course. So we're gonna have some more TVP here.
Beautiful. Somehow I don't think that Emin is gonna play Blisk's TVP though.
But yeah, I don't remember him as a mech player specifically. Liquidate your liberators. No, liberate your liberators.
Liberate, yeah, exactly.
No.
You don't want to liquidate.
Lubricate your liberators, because you want them, when they change configuration, you want it to be smooth and easy and uninterrupted. So you gotta lubricate your liberators. For smooth and easy action. Okay.
Alright, so we got a lobby set up.
Yeah, our first map is Cerulean Fall. Welcome to Cerulean Fall, the most cerulean of all the falls.
Take a walk down by the Cerulean Gym. You will encounter. How do I do this? How do I make a Pokemon travel and?
No idea? Question mark? Not a Pokemon expert. I just know Psyduck because he looks like how I feel most of the time.
You know what? Psyduck is almost exactly like a crank duck.
Yeah. He's a cranky duck. He's actually, to be honest, he's more of a platypus because he kind of.
Oh yeah, because he has
He looks more like he's walking on like 2 legs.
I think it comes out of his body, really. His body is like a platypus.
Yeah. Maybe that's why he's angry all the time. All right, everyone. Oh, Sullivan may have a suggestion for us.
Okay.
Whiskey has some suggestions as well. Welcome to Cerulean
He's got a suggestion.
LE. LE, of course, stands for. It's interfering with his macro now.
And we're waiting here in anticipation, and meanwhile he's running this macro. Yeah. the sacrifices that this player Selvent makes for our jobs to be. He had to sit down and think. He had to be like, take his hands off the keyboard. Like, okay, none. I should actually play the game.
Damn, that's hard.
That's hard.
No shit.
Thank you, Selvent.
You thought casting was easy. You have to get with bespoke memes here. Every time, every game, you have to know
what words start with L and what words start with E.
All right, since it's my turn, welcome everyone to Cerulean Fall, the most cerulean of all the falls. LE. LE, of course, stands for, in case you did not know, and let Sullivan on it as well, because he needs help in that regard. Lofty. Enlistment, lofty enlistment. That's when you enlist to be a pilot, because in the army, because that's a lofty enlistment. Yeah, it's at the loft. You go to the loft, and they lift you up, and you become a pilot. And that's how it works.
They throw you in the air, and you're a pilot now. You can fly. If you can't fly, you're not a pilot.
You wanted to fly? Prove it. No hand-holding here. In this man's army. And speaking of this man's army, in the southwest of Cerulean Fall are Green Terran from CSI Improve. No, it's SC2 Improve.
SC2.
NA.
Clan SC Improve. Yep.
Clan SC2 Improve NA. It is former MSO champion Emin. Otherwise known as Eminus.
I want him to go Sky Terror now, since we're talking about pilots.
And his opponent in the northeast. You've seen him today in pretty much all. We've been following him all day. Let's see if he can defeat his nemesis here. He is, from Sonic Aftermath, our Blue Protoss, Sullivan. Okay, now that 3-minute intro pretty much saved us a lot of dead time here.
Pretty much. It's a very standard 1-1 from Emin. It's gonna go be a mind drop. Selvent going for quick little robo, which again, it's a safe build. Oh, he's walking that Widow Mine across the map. That's ballsy.
Yeah, that's. I mean, Sullivan doesn't have anything to scout it, so it's going to work. Exactly. He's going to set it. He's going to set it to deny a third base, but but there's an observer.
The observer sees it though.
Yeah. No.
Well, the observer sees it, but the Selvent see it. That's the question.
Question mark. Well, he doesn't even see this Reaper, and the Reaper, it sees the robotics base. Well, that's a nice tell here. That's a really good scout. We see a Medivac coming up for Emin. Is he? It looks like he's planning marine drops. Yeah, he's setting up a 2-1.
I think it's gonna be mine. Oh, maybe it's marine and mine.
It's not a 2-1. It's a 1-1 and going for more bio.
Yeah.
So we definitely see something different than what we saw with Blask.
Absolutely, 100% different. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's green now.
Wait, but the Medivac is.
I think that was a Miss Rally.
Yeah. What?
I don't think we had to mention early Seal, but Selvent known for early Colossus, and that was why Emin's 3 racks worked so well. Because he cut corners to get the Colossus, and they kinda don't do much against Marauders.
Yeah, okay, this drop is not scouted. That is it is Widow Mine, so it's not really going to be helpful here at the third base location.
No, she could try to zoop around, go into the natural.
Yeah, but it just stands here.
That would already be seen. You have to look at Selvent moving his army.
Be careful, Emin.
Cut out.
Don't want to die for that. Don't want to die to that. Okay, Whiskey.
Whiskey's
he turned back. Okay, relax.
Even Whiskey's like, oh no, what is gonna do?
Look at that. Look at that nice little drop with the main.
See, this is why Emin
as well.
You see, this is why Emin is a Master Swan champion and I'm not. It's because he knows how to split his army.
Yeah, and look at that. And this is a pretty early drop. It was 6 Marines. Okay, no. That may be a bit of an overextension, trying to kill a Colossus with 4 Marines.
With 4 Marines, you know.
But it does delay the mining in this base for a while now.
Yep.
So get 6 workers. Widow mines are pretty much... No, they're all alive. Where are they?
Around.
They are in the 3rd base. He dug them in. There's one of them hasn't really discharged yet. There we go, gets a probe. And we still have this one Widow mine in the other 3rd base location, 4th base location now. So, I mean, already causing mayhem on Sullivan's builds. This is 1 Marine drop. gets a couple more.
I mean, it would have been a great move if Colossus had friendly fire.
Yeah.
But alas, that would be broken.
If Colossus had friendly fire, just stay the hell away from Mineral Lines. I don't want to see you anywhere near there. Right. But look at that. Emin is getting Marauders. Lots of them. He's getting Steel.
Yeah. I'll tell you about Marauders, Steel.
And you were telling us before about the glory of the Raven, and Emin already has one here.
Yep.
Which is going to be helpful.
Let me tell you something about Marauders, Steel.
Tell me something about Marauders, Yakuzaku.
You know what letter they start with? The same letter that mules start with.
Drop gets scouted here. That's M, as in Emin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here finally gets cleared out, and the drop, even though it was scouted.
Oh, he doesn't react to it.
Sullivan's is not in position.
He's primed to snipe this Thermal Lance. I could have gotten the pylon, but
yeah.
Just wants juicy targets. Gonna get Thermal Lance.
Thermal Lance is such a quality snipe. Oh,
boom.
Yeah.
Done. Gets a deny a little bit more mining time. Actually gets 3 workers as well.
Okay. Medivac still in position to be annoying here. Going to force Sullivan to leave some units.
Look at that. He moves. He moves his ground army to draw away Sullivan's army. He forgot about the drop.
Yeah, he doesn't see it. And look at that.
Okay, he's
the
got a
workers are
photon
back.
cannon sound though. So he's prepared in case.
Yeah, and that Medivac, if it goes over the photon cannon, it dies immediately. Oh, it's gonna drop before that. But there's an immortal there. Okay.
Hey, look at that. Just gets a couple more kills here and there. 4 more probes. Gets a cancel on the... Was it a cancel or was it kill?
I think it was... Yeah, it was kill.
It was kill. Oh, okay. Quality.
Okay, gateway is coming up for Sullivan. I think maybe Sullivan is realizing he's being thrown off a little.
I mean, when you go from a Terran that plays mech like Blisk, and then you go to Emin.
Yeah. Now, okay, Sullivan is got Blink. Now he's getting Storm. He's gonna be really helpful against Bio. Yes, we know Whiskey.
Yes,
Storm is really good against Bio.
Right.
God.
Oh shit! Just in front of me. What's it called? The storm! No! I can see it in my head. I can see it pouring out of my head. He doesn't have ghosts. He needs ghosts. He doesn't have ghosts.
the Whiskey voice. Okay, depowering this might be nice, but they actually won't be. That one pylon that he didn't destroy earlier.
Yeah, 2 pylons that he chooses not to destroy. He damages them and lets them live to tell the tale.
He does get an immortal and also distracts Sullivan.
He's ready for this.
That's a destruction matrix on the Colossi, and he jumps ahead with the Bio.
He should be able to snipe this. Remember, Thermal Lance was not...
it doesn't quite get
Thermal Lance again. He didn't get Thermal Lance.
Okay, now we get them.
Vikings putting in work. Storm as a little bit of a last-ditch attempt to get some splash damage onto this army, but I think it might be too little too late.
Yeah, and he's going to get this Nexus. And
Okay.
back away.
Selva has enough for one storm, which,
Oh,
again, I think a feedback might have actually been better, but,
yeah, that was
very quick reactions from Emin.
GG.
And GG is called. Emin, we'll take game one.
Look at that. Now that is some TVP.
That is the TVP I like to see. See. But also see. Yes, yeah.
On Cerulean Fall, LE.
That's just for the TVP I like to see on the Cerulean Fall LE. My name is Little D. No, that works against my.
That's, I think, trademarked to someone else.
Probably.
Right.
Parasite.
Sullivan is going with Pyra. Sight.
Otherwise known as the map that isn't Frost.
Right, so we're setting up the lobby. In the meantime, in the lower brackets, we have Misenhauer winning 2-0 again. Sorry. Let's rewind that. We have Misenhauer winning 1-0 against Lumia.
Okay.
And Baxter taking Blisk out of the tournament. Both of them waiting for the...
Blisk, what do you do?
Misenhauer waiting for the loser of this match, so maybe...
He might get a
maybe
rematch.
In this already full-on rematch tournament, we're going to get even more rematches.
Theodog, I heard you like rematches, so made it double them so you could rematch your rematch.
Yeah. Gotta make sure everyone is ready at the same time. There we go.
Yep. They can't be ready 2 hours ago.
Yeah, you know, if someone says, I'll have a minute, maybe the other one also step out for a minute. Seeing that there's a break.
That doesn't happen.
Just get confirmation.
That doesn't happen.
Righty, everyone. Welcome to Para. Site LE. LE, of course, stands for laughable engraving. Laughable engraving. That's when you engrave something and it's kind of funny. And you can just look at it and go, ha, ha, ha. So it's laughable.
Funny in a good way.
Yeah.
I hope.
In the Northwest. Currently up 1 in this best of 3 series. Former MSO champion himself, our Green Terran, is Emin. And in the Southeast, representing Psionic Aftermath, also MSO champion in the past, our Blue Protoss is Sullivan. So no proxies yet from either of these. Both of them don't work scouting.
I like how that's your immediate first thought.
Yeah, it's TVP, come on. That's everyone's first thought.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Is it though?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Although, to be honest, I don't see a lot of proxies in TVP.
Exactly.
But everyone's talking about it, so you gotta watch for it. You know.
Are they
memes.
though?
Yeah, memes. You gotta meme with the memers. Oh, my hand for some reason started hurting real bad. My mouse hand. Maybe I I didn't stretch my roaches properly. Okay.
I have to agree.
So probe deaded. That's a nice catch. No, you don't have a probe running around your nonsense. I mean, going for 2 racks, 3 racks. Ooh. Oh, this is so good. This is stuff I love. Yeah, just get barracks, eh? No medivacs, no tanks, nothing. Just barracks. Let's get
That
Marines and
hits your
Marauders.
nostalgia. That hits your
Marines.
nostalgia glands,
Yeah,
as
this is what I used to do in Wings of Liberty. Of course, it took 10 minutes back then because you only started with 6
Are you sure? Are you
SCVs.
sure that was the reason why it took 10 minutes? Or
And also, I was, you know, pretty slow. But that was my Gold League move back then. And back then, Gold League was worth a lot more. Remember, we didn't have Masters, I think, or Diamond. Which one? Which one? I think we had Platinum.
Diamond was the highest back in the day.
Yeah, we didn't have Masters and Grandmasters. So Gold was.
GM came around in
was,
2012? Question mark.
Yeah, I don't remember. It was so yeah. Back then it was pretty good, and I was high gold. I was like at 24 at some point. Based only on this, only was Marine Marauder. So yeah, so yeah, this is hitting my nostalgia. Look, you get Steam, you get combat shields. He's not getting Marauders. Yeah, now he's getting Marauders. Okay, fine. Yeah, get these unbuildable plates. Destroy them.
Hitting your nostalgia glands. Back when there were no destroyable plates.
Yeah, we didn't have those back in Mirage. These nonsense things that I still don't get why.
It was placed in there because of how prevalent 4-gate used to be. So Dustin Browder was like, you know what? I like destructible terrain. And it did help initially.
I mean, it helps to prevent.
It helps, but the real thing was the pylon change in Heart of Swarm.
I mean, it helps to prevent blocking off the main ramp.
Yep.
So you can't really lock down your opponent in there physically. But yeah, what did Emin lose there? That was the Reaper in the third base. But it does scout to third base, and he goes back. He takes his army and he goes back.
Yeah.
Because
it's probably wasn't a massive blob that you can have with a 3-rax build.
The thing is, he really has to do damage, because the problem with this army is that he has nothing to heal it with. And Medivacs will take a long time to get here, and it just needs to destroy this third base, which is very feasible with the army that he has. It's a bit of an all-in move.
Yeah, but he's getting a third, so
yeah, it's not. He's not going all in with this, but it's a very risky one.
He's taking a gamble. Yeah,
it's a gamble.
That's reward.
But that's a lot of firepower with the Steam. Oh, that's a kill.
That's a kill.
Oh, that is so good.
I think Selvax overestimated how the morale of Emin.
And he only lost 3 Marines. That means this army will get healed because he is getting Medivacs. Well, he's getting a starport at least. The Medivacs are... Yeah, there we go. There's double Medivac. So that's already a quality catch for Emin. Because he has a very strong army now. With the Medivacs is going to be active on the other side of the map. It's going to be rough for Sullivan. Now, Sullivan did get Blink, and he has a number of Stalkers, so he can conceivably defend pretty well against this. If he's attentive.
He has a shield battery, which could help, but that's gonna get depleted. Because you know what else can get healed up? Emin's army.
Yeah, and there we go. There's the heal up.
The Medivacs also heal. Second wave incoming.
He scans for the observer, but there's no observer there. Sullivan's observers are out in the middle of the map.
Going for a drop, but he scouts this army coming in with the Spider Marines. He doesn't pull back. He goes straight for it. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
if...
he
has a production ready.
He's getting a bunker. Might actually Sullivan might give him time here. I think what he relies on is that this drop is going to force Sullivan to recall.
Yep.
And I think it pretty much will, because there's not a lot to defend here. There's a cannon, but that could very easily be destroyed here.
Cannon. Yeah, Marauders, man. They start with the same letter as mules.
Yeah, alright.
Sullivan not recalling. He's going straight for it. Gonna cancel the bunker at least. Yep. Gets to cancel.
Yeah.
The army is not quite there yet for
There's an SCV
Emin,
pool.
but he has the production ready to get an army that can defend against this. Salvat, on the other hand, does not.
Yeah. I think this is a bit of a very
He's trying to go up the ramp.
yeah, it's a tough position for Sullivan.
That's hard to break into. Yeah, Salvat, I don't see him breaking into this anytime soon.
Yeah, and there's still that drop is still working in Sullivan's base. One medivac was taken down, but the army is still here. There's the recall into the main. He's going to get another gateway here, and might even get away. Oh, and he's going to drop the third base. Oh, nice. This is still getting quality work here.
Yeah, I was about to say, in the end, it favored Emin a lot more, but it's still not done yet.
Yeah, both of them lost a lot of workers. So they both suffered a lot economically. Emin did keep his natural base, though. He lifted it up.
Yep.
Sullivan lost the natural nexus. And Emin has a much bigger army. And he's getting a better upgrade. He's on
more than
oh,
twice.
actually, they're both on 1-1 at the moment, and 2-2 already starting for Emin. He has a much better economy at the moment, I think.
He has the mule, so yeah, of course he does.
Yeah. All right, let's steam forward. He has force fields. He's trying to pull it back to the Widow Mines.
Yeah. Pretty good force fields, but Emin can split his army decently well.
I like that Emin scans for observers.
Observers, yeah.
Because without the observers, the Widow Mines are so much more dangerous.
Oh, there's a bit of a waste of shot.
Yeah.
But it's not really going to matter. That was mostly just there's
the
a little bit of an anchor, a falling back point.
Shield batteries are not enough. That's too much army, and GG. Emin. Wow.
Very convincing showing.
Wow. Yeah, Emin with a 2-0 against Sullivan. That's not an easy not an easy pick.